From stately Bergland Manor, this is Kurt Bergland with another installment of the Pine Tar Baseball Great Teams of the Negro Leagues preview. Today, the 1935 Pittsburgh Crawfords. This is the second in a series of videos that we will be doing featuring each of the 12 great Negro Leagues teams in the Kickstarter that is going on right now, and I will post the link to that Kickstarter below the video that you see right here. Pine Tar Baseball is found at ttlbaseballgame.com. I'll put that link below as well. This set of cards features, as I said, 12 teams that we believe are among the best or the very best teams in Negro Leagues history between the years 1910, where we have the Chicago Lelands representing Negro Leagues history for that season, and the most recent team is the 1947 New York Cubans, and 10 teams in between those two. Each can make a claim to being the best Negro Leagues team of all time. You have the opportunity to determine which is the best by setting up your own tournament or season among these teams on your tabletop, Cards and Dice with Pine Tar Baseball Simulation. We've done a lot of research to put these cards together, and we're proud of the set, and we think that it honors the teams and the players who played on them. So today is installment number 2. Today is June 2nd, 2020, and we have 10 more days of these after today, each day featuring one of the 12 teams. First installment was yesterday, the 1931 Homestead Grays. Today is the Pittsburgh Crawfords of 1935. Many Negro Leagues historians believe this team was certainly among the best, if not the best, Negro Leagues team of all time, and certainly one of the very best baseball teams in any league of all time. This team was champion of their league. They were also World Series champions in 1935. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the team, so you know a little bit about the cards that you might be getting, should you choose to back the Kickstarter, but we're leaving this up on YouTube also as a resource for after you purchase the teams if you want to come back and refamiliarize yourself with any of the teams that you have in this set. This will be a resource for you to consult in that case as well. Now, when you order the teams on Kickstarter, you also get a PDF file from us where we've written not only the roster for the team, not only a batting order for the team, but the record of the team, some folks who thinks they are the best or among the best of all time, and the strengths and weaknesses of each of the teams in the set to help you, again, get familiar with them, give you a starting point. And ultimately, of course, we hope that by using these cards, by playing the simulation, you'll get a better understanding. You'll learn about Negro Leagues history as well. Our methodology for putting the cards together was to research each team and each player on each team at seamheads.com for our quantitative data. But for the qualitative piece, we consulted written works like this one, the Biographical Encyclopedia of Negro Leagues Baseball. This is written by Jim Riley. Now, Jim Riley is a man who thinks that this team, the 35 Crawfords, are the best ever. Let's look at why that might be the case. There are 4 Baseball Hall of Famers on this team. That's for starters. There could be another couple more at least. The Hall of Famers are Josh Gibson, Oscar Charleston, Cool Papa Bell, and Judy Johnson. Sam Bankhead is deserving, but he is not in. Leroy Matlock is deserving, but he is not in. And you could make a case for a couple of others as well. In 1935, the Pittsburgh Crawfords were, in terms of pitching, were third in earned run average in their league. They were third in opposition batting average in their league. They were third in strikeout to walk ratio in their league, and they were second in whip. So this was a team of good pitching. However, this team earned its fame, earned its notoriety by hitting the ball. They were second in OPS. They were first in batting average. They were second in on-base percentage, and they were second in slugging. This team could mash. Individual stats include these. Josh Gibson hit .369 in 1935, and he slugged .661. Pat Patterson, the third baseman and second baseman, hit .386 and slugged .602. Sam Bankhead, who I mentioned before, left fielder and shortstop, hit .338 and slugged .507. And Cool Papa Bell had maybe his best year. He hit .345 with a .434 on-base percentage and .508 slugging percentage, all from the leadoff spot. This team could definitely score some runs. Their manager was a playing manager, Oscar Charleston. Now, we know that Negro Leagues teams in this era had rosters of somewhere between 14 and 18 players. This one had a few more players that we put on cards. You'll get 19 rostered 1935 Crawfords in this set. For a sample batting order, here is one of the batting orders that they used commonly, although they did use their bench as well, and they had good players there as well. Batting order, this one that we feature, Cool Papa Bell in center field, Jimmy Crutchfield in right, Oscar Charleston at first, Josh Gibson behind the plate, Sam Bankhead in left field, Judy Johnson at third, Pat Patterson at second, and Chester Williams at short, and of course the pitcher batting ninth. You can put your batting order any way you want to, but that's one batting order that they used during their season. They dominated the competition, and most Negro Leagues historians put this team certainly in the top 10. The vast majority of those put them in the top 5, and really we're talking about certainly a top 3 team, if not the best team, as graded by historians. Now, one of the features of the PDF file that you'll be getting with this set is why will this team win your league or tournament? And then I ask a second question, why won't they win your league or tournament? So let's deal with those questions right now. Why will they win your league or tournament? What I wrote is that they are strong in every aspect of the game, and certainly if they get hot offensively, they have the potential to dominate even historically good competition. These guys took on the best, and they scored a ton of runs. So many of these folks were at or maybe just passing their peak. Josh Gibson, Sam Bankhead, Jimmy Crutchfield, certainly in their prime. Cool Papa Bell, maybe just a little bit past it. Oscar Charleston, just past it. But these folks knew how to play the game, and they knew how to score runs. Now, on the flip side of the coin, why won't they win your league or tournament? If Cool Papa Bell can be kept off the bases, and kept from going crazy with stolen bases and base running, and teams with better pitching find a way to control or pitch around the sluggers like Oscar Charleston, Josh Gibson, Sam Bankhead, then they have a chance. This isn't the best pitching team in the set. This isn't the best defensive team in the set. So there is an opportunity for another great team to beat them, but it's going to be tough. And with these historically great names that everybody recognizes, it's going to be a tall order. Can it be done? Yes. Are they going to finish in the top tier of your replay or tournament? Probably. Are they the best? You're going to have to let us know. All right. So these 12 teams make up the great teams of the Negro League set for Pine Tar Baseball. We encourage you to check out the Kickstarter that I'm going to link below and learn more about what you're getting with these teams. If you are interested in Negro Leagues baseball and you're interested in Pine Tar Baseball, we encourage you to go to ttlbaseballgame.com. At ttlbaseballgame.com, the official website of Pine Tar Baseball, you can pick up the 1936 Negro League season. Also, if you email me directly and ask for it, I will send you free of charge the 1934 Philadelphia Stars, the World Series champions of the season just before this one. The 1934 Philadelphia Stars were a great team, but didn't quite make the cut of the 12 that we put in this set. They're known for players like Slim Jones and Judd Wilson, a great pitching staff, but weren't quite on the offensive level that some of these other teams were. However, if you would like to have that team for Pine Tar Baseball, send me an email and I will be happy to send it to you. Also, if you have not joined our Facebook page for Pine Tar Baseball, we encourage you to do that as well. You can get the 1934 Philadelphia Stars off of there also in the files section of that page. All right. So thank you for spending a few minutes with us. We hope that you've learned something about the 1935 Pittsburgh Crawfords and that you'll come back tomorrow for our segment on the 1910 Chicago Lelands, the oldest team in the set, and we'll tell you about them at that time. My name is Kurt Berglund. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. So long, everybody.